All right, and looks like we are live. 63,000, as you guys can tell. I'm going to try to do something new today and actually play music through my computer and try to count at the same time, kind of multitask. I don't know if that's going to work out. I don't even know if it's going to work out electronic, if it's going to mess with the audio, but hopefully somebody gets in here probably soon and tells me. But all right, so I'll put that very down low. All right. So here we go. We're at 63,000. See, we got two people in here. If you hear audio playing in the background, please tell me. I have music playing. So, all right, we're at 63,000. I got 2.5 hours, so I want to get 7,000 in to get to 70,000. Here we go. 63,001, 63,002, 63,003, 63,004, 63,005. It's not gonna work. Never mind. We'll just turn that off. Music doesn't work. It's better to hear myself. All right. 63,004, 63,005, 63,006, 63,007, 63,008, 63,009, 63,010, 63,011, 63,012, 63,013, 63,014, 63,015, 63,016, 63,017, 63,017, 63,019, 63,020. Warm up. All right, 63,020, 63,021, 63,022, 63,023, 63,024, 63,025, 63,026, 63,027, 63,028, 63,029, 63,030, 63,031, 60,032, 63,033, 63,034, 63,035, 63,036, 63,037, 63,038, 63,039, 63,040, 63,041, 63,042, 63,043, 63,044, 63,045, 63,046, 63,047, 63,048, 63,049, 63,050, 63,051, 63,052, 63,053, 63,054, 63,055, 63,056, 63,057, 63,058, 63,059, 63,060, 63,061, 63,062, 63,063, 63,064, 63,065, 63,066, 63,067, 63,068, 63,069, 63,070, 63,071, 63,072, 63,073, 63,074, 63,075, 63,076, 63,077, 63,078, 63,079, 63,080, 63,081, 63,082, 63,083, 63,084, 63,085, 63,086, 63,087, 63,088, 63,089, 63,090, 63,091, 63,092, 63,093, 63,094, 63,095, 63,096, 63,097, 63,098, 63,099, 63,100, 63,101, 63,102, 63,103, 63,104, 63,105, 63,106, 63,107, 63,108, 63,109, 63,110, 63,111, 63,112, 63,113, 63,114, 63,115, 63,116, 63,117, 63,117, 63,118, 63,119, 63,120, 63,121, 63,122, 63,123, 63,124, 63,125, 63,126, 63,127, 63,128, 63,129, 63,130. How's it going, Max? Yep, this sure is a commitment. That's kind of showing my commitment, I guess. Not committed to anything. Like this isn't for anything, I guess, other than to be committed to counting. So just in case anybody's like wondering if it's like for certain charity. Hold on 1 second. To be inspired by just being committed to something and like little by little what you know could turn into something like I got to figure out like a good like elevator pitch to explain this, but basically just like a little bit of commitment like on a daily basis could lead to something big in a very short term. um, in case you're wondering, this whole project's whole counting to a million thing. If you were to count straight through, it takes right around 500 hours. You can get right around I mean, in the 5 digits right now, I can count 1,000 in about 25 to 27 minutes. So generally, I can count like 2,000 within an hour. 6 digits is going to be probably a little bit different, but 4 digits up until 10,000, it was like 20 minutes for 1,000. That was pretty quick, but more syllables, obviously, it takes longer to count, but it takes right around 500 hours. And I know a few people in past streams kind of like said, 500 hours is kind of a long time, but really isn't. I mean, like that's a 40-hour work week for 2.5 months. And that's basically the only person to ever count to a million. That took him 89 days. So it took him right around 3 months. And he dedicated pretty much all of his waking hours to counting. 1 second. Oh. All right. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, only one person in human history, as far as I know, has excuse me, has counted to a million. That's Jeremy Harper, and he did it back in 2003, I believe, before YouTube. So I know, right? It's definitely it's a patience game for sure. The best way I look at it, I've always been like not a gamer, but like when I do play games, I generally like play the one game at a time, and I'll play it until I get anywhere in between, the top 5 to the top 1% highest level within that game. Is just the thing that I do. So like I kind of look at this as a game because like it's almost like levels to me. I kind of look at it as levels, and this game, there's only the highest level score in this game is 1 million, and right now I'm at level 63,000. That's the way I'm going to look at it. And that's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of in a short period of time, it's almost 10%. We're at 6.3%. So if you look at it that way, it's kind of not that hard of an accomplishment, but I don't know. So you can do anything with your time, and I guess that's the whole thing here, is to kind of encourage people to use a couple of hours of their day to learn something new or do something, because after a while, and not even before it's just like with guitar. If you play 2 hours of guitar a day or an hour guitar a day, within 6 months, you'll know a couple songs or know how to read music or whatever, and that's something you probably never thought you'd give yourself credit to do before. But just got to give self a little bit of credit. And it's 1:45 in the morning, and I'm not really being in a philosophical mindset right now. So to actually debated on counting tonight because I'm a little bit tired. I thought about going to bed and then waking up early in the morning and counting. So, but I already made the commitment, so I'm gonna stick with it. Oh, here we go. All right, 63,130, 63,131, 63,132, 63,133, 63,134, 63,135, 63,136, 63,137, 63,138, 63,139, 63,140, 63,141, 63,142, 63,143, 63,144, 63,145, 63,146, 63,147, 63,148, 63,149, 63,150, 63,151, 63,150. 63,153, 63,154, 63,155, 63,156, 63,157, 63,158, 63,159, 63,160, 63,161, 63,162, 63,163, 63,164, 63,165, 63,166, 63,167, 63,168, 63,169, 63,170, 63,171, 63,172, 63,173, 63,174, 63,175. 1 second. Again. Cats don't like closed doors. That's for damn sure. Open, shut, open, shut. All right. 63,174, 63,175, 63,176, 63,177, 63,178, 63,179, 63,180, 63,181, 63,182, 63,183, 63,184, 63,185, 63,186, 63,187, 63,188, 63,189, 63,190, 63,191, 63,192, 63,193, 63,194, 63,195, 63,196, 63,197, 63,198, 63,199, 63,200, 63,201, 63,202, 63,203, 63,204, 63,205, 63,206, 63,207, 63,208, 63,209, 63,210, 63,211, 63,212. Excuse me. I had a burp. 63,211, 63,212, 63,213, 63,214, 63,215, 63,216, 63,217, 63,218, 63,219, 63,220, 63,221, 63,222, 63,223, 63,224, 63,225, 63,226, 63,227, 63,228, 63,229, 63,230, 63,231, 63,232, 63,233, 63,234, 63,235, 63,236, 63,237, 63,238, 63,239, 63,240, 63,241, 63,242, 63,243, 63,244, 63,245, 63,246, 63,247, 63,248, 63,249, 63,250, 63,251, 63,252, 63,253, 63,254, 63,255, 63,256, 63,257, 63,258, 63,259, 63,260, 63,261, 63,262, 63,263, 63,264, 63,265, 63,266, 63,267, 63,268, 63,269, 63,270, 63,271, 63,272, 63,273, 63,274, 63,275, 63,276, 63,277, 63,278, 63,279, 63,280, 63,281, 63,282, 63,283, 63,284, 63,285, 63,286, 63,287, 63,288, 63,289, 63,290, 63,281, 63,292, 63,293, 63,294, 63,295, 63,296, 63,297, 63,298, 63,299, 63,300, 63,301, 63,302, 63,303, 63,304, 63,305, 63,306, 63,307, 63,308, 63,309, 63,310, 63,311, 63,312, 63,313, 63,314, 63,315, 63,316, 63,317, 63,318, 63,319, 63,320, 63,321, 63,322, 63,323, 63,324, 63,325, 63,326, 63,327, 63,328, 63,329, 63,330, 63,331, 63,332, 63,333, 63,334, 63,335, 63,336, 63,337, 63,338, 63,339, 63,340, 63,341, 63,342, 63,343, 63,344, 63,345, 63,346, 63,347, 63,348, 63,349, 63,350, 63,351, 63,352, 63,353, 63,354, 63,355, 63,356, 63,357, 63,358, 63,359, 63,360, 63,361, 63,362, 63,363, 63,364, 63,365, 63,366, 63,367, 63,368, 63,369, 63,370, 63,371, 63,372, 63,373, 63,374, 63,375, 63,376, 63,377, 63,378, 63,379, 63,380, 63,381, 63,382, 63,383, 63,384, 63,385, 63,386, 63,387, 63,388, 63,389, 63,390, 63,391, 63,392, 63,393, 63,394, 63,395, 63,396, 63,397, 63,398, 63,399, 63,400. Take a break. Starting to get tongue-tied there. All right, so that pop up on there? Seems like it did. My Facebook. Should have never did that. Well, should have did that. It was like popping up on my thing. Okay. All right. So here we go. 63,400, 63,401, 63,402, 63,403, 63,404, 63,405, 63,406, 63,407, 63,408, 63,409, 63,410, 63,411, 63,412, 63,413, 63,414, 63,415, 63,416, 63,417, 63,418, 63,419, 63,420, 63,421, 63,422, 63,423, 63,424, 63,425, 63,426, 63,427, 63,428, 63,429, 63,430, 63,431, 63,432, 63,433, 63,434, 63,435, 63,436, 63,437, 63,438, 63,439, 63,440, 63,441, 63,442, 63,443, 63,444, 63,445, 63,446, 63,447, 63,448, 63,449, 63,450, 63,451, 63,452, 63,453, 63,454, 63,455, 63,456, 63,457, 63,458, 63,459, 63,460, 63,461, 63,462, 63,463, 63,464, 63,465, 63,466, 63,467, 63,468, 63,469, 63,470, 63,471, 63,472, 63,473, 63,474, 63,475, 63,476, 63,478, 63,479, 63,480, 63,481, 63,482, 63,483, 63,484, 63,485, 63,486, 63,487, 63,488, 63,489, 63,490, 63,491, 63,492, 63,493, 63,494, 63,495, 63,496, 63,497, 63,498, 63,501, 63,502, 63,503, 63,504, 63,505, 63,506, 63,507, 63,508, 63,509, 63,510, 63,511, 63,512, 63,513, 63,514, 63,514, 63,515, 63,516, 63,517, 63,518, 63,519, 63,520, 63,521, 63,522, 63,523, 63,524, 63,525, 63,526, 63,527, 63,528, 63,529, 63,530, 63,531, 63,532, 63,533, 63,534, 63,535, 63,536, 63,537, 63,538, 63,539, 63,540, 63,541, 63,542, 63,543, 63,544, 63,545, 63,546, 63,547, 63,548, 63,549, 63,550, 63,551, 63,552, 63,553, 63,554, 63,555, 63,556, 63,557, 63,558, 63,559, 63,560, 63,561, 63,562, 63,563, 63,564, 63,565, 63,566, 63,567, 63,568, 63,569, 63,570, 63,571, 63,572, 63,573, 63,574, 63,575, 63,006, 63,577, 63,578, 63,579, 63,580, 63,581, 63,582, 63,583, 63,584, 63,585, 63,586, 63,587, 63,588, 63,589, 63,590, 63,591, 63,592, 63,593, 63,594, 63,595, 63,596, 63,587, 63,598, 63,599, 63,600, 63,601, 63,602, 63. Jeez. You're right. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. 63,601, 63,602, 63,603, 63,604, 63,605, 63,606, 63,607, 63,608, 63,609, 63,610, 63,611, 63,612, 63,613, 63,614, 63,615, 63,616, 63,617, 63,618, 63,619, 63,620, 63,621, 63,622, 63,623, 63,624, 63,625, 63,626, 63,627, 63,628, 63,629, 63,630, 63,631, 63,632, 63,620, 633, 63,634, 63,636, 63,636, 63. Let's go back to 63,635, 63,636, 63,637. Tongue twister. 6363. 63,637, 63,638, 63,639, 63,640, 63,641, 63,642, 63,643, 63,644, 63,645, 63,646, 63,647, 63,648, 63,649, 63,650, 63,651, 63,652, 63,653, 63,654, 63,655, 63,656, 63,657, 63,658, 63,659, 63,660, 63,661, 63,662, 63,663, 63,664, 63,665, 63,666, 63,667, 63,668, 63,669, 63,670, 63,671, 63,672, 63,673, 63,674, 63,675, 63,676, 63,676, 63,677, 63,678, 63,679, 63,680, 63,681, 63,682, 63,683, 63,684, 63,685, 63,686, 63,687, 63,688, 63,689, 63,690, 63,681, 63,692, 63,693, 63,684, 63,685, 63,686, 63,697, 63,698, 63,699, 63,700, 63,701, 63,702, 63,703, 63,704, 63,705, 63,706, 63,707, 63,708, 63,709, 63,710, 63,710, 11, 63,712, 63,713, 63,714, 63,715, 63,716, 63,717, 63,718, 63,719, 63,720, 63,721, 63,722, 63,723, 63,724, 63,725, 63,726, 63,727, 63,728, 63,729, 63,730, 63,731, 63,732, 63,733, 63,734, 63,735, 63,736, 63,737, 63,738, 63,739, 63,740, 63,741, 63,742, 63,743, 63,744, 63,745, 63,746, 63,747, 63,748, 63,749, 63,750, 63,751, 63,752, 63,753, 63,754, 63,755, 63,756, 63,757, 63,758, 63,759, 63,760, 63,761, 63,762, 63,763, 63,764, 63,765, 63,766, 63,767, 63,768, 63,769, 63,770, 63,771, 63,772, 63,773, 63,774, 63,775, 63,776, 63,777, 63,778, 63,779, 63,780, 63,781, 63,782, 63,783, 63,784, 63,785, 63,786, 63,787, 63,788, 63,789, 63,790, 63,791, 63,792, 63,793, 63,794, 63,795, 63,796, 63,797, 63,798. 63,789, 63,800, 63,801, 63,802, 63,803, 63,804, 63,805, 63,806, 63,807, 63,808, 63,809, 63,810, 63,811, 63,812, 63,813, 63,814, 63,814, 63,815, 63,816, 63,815, 63,816, 63,817, 63,818, 63,819, 63,820, 63,821, 63,822, 63,823, 63,824, 63,825, 63,826, 63,827, 63,828, 63,829, 63,830, 63,831, 63,832, 63,833, 63,834, 63,835, 63,836, 63,837, 63,838, 63,839, 63,840, 63,841, 63,842, 63,843, 63,844, 63,845, 63,846, 63,847, 63,848, 63,849, 63,850, 63,851, 63,852, 63,853, 63,000. 854, 63,855, 63,856, 63,857, 63,858, 63,859, 63,860, 63,861, 63,862, 63,863, 63,864, 63,865, 63,866, 63,867, 63,000. 868, 63,869, 63,870, 63,871, 63,872, 63,873, 63,000, 874, 63,875, 63,876, 63,877, 63,878, 63,879, 63,880, 63,881, 63,882, 63,883, 63,884, 63,885, 63,886, 63,887, 63,888, 63,889, 63,890, 63,891, 63,892, 63,893, 63,894, 63,895, 63,896, 63,897, 63,898, 63,899, 63,900, 63,901, 63,902, 63,903, 63,904, 63,905, 63,906, 63,907, 63,908, 63,909, 63,910, 63,911, 63,912, 63,913, 63,914, 63,914, 63,915, 63,916, 63,917, 63,918, 63,919, 63,920, 63,921, 63,922, 63,923, 63,924, 63,925, 63,926, 63,927, 63,928, 63,929, 63,930, 63,931, 63,932, 63,933, 63,934, 63,935, 63,936, 63,937, 63,938, 63,939, 63,940, 63,941, 63,942, 63,943, 63,944, 63,945, 63,946, 63,947, 63,948, 63,950, 63,951, 63,952, 63,953, 63,954, 63,955, 63,956, 63,957, 63,958, 63,959, 63,960, 63,961, 63,962, 63,963, 63,964, 63,965, 63,966, 63,967, 63,968, 63,969, 63,970, 63,971, 63,972, 63,973, 63,974, 63,975, 63,976, 63,977, 63,978, 63,979, 63,980, 63,981, 63,982, 63,983, 63,984, 63,985, 63,986, 63,987, 63,988, 63,989, 63,990, 63,991, 63,992, 63,993, 63,994, 63,995, 63,996, 63,997, 63,998, 63,999, 64,000. First thousand down of the night. Hopefully get 6 more down. That's what I'm going for. So 1 of 6. Hoping to get to 70,000 tonight. So, all right. Let's waste no time. 64,000, 64,001, 64,002, 64,003, 64,004, 64,005, 64,006, 64,007, 64,008, 64,009, 64,010, 64,011, 64,012, 64,013, 64,014, 64,015, 64,015, 64,016, 64,017, 64,018, 64,019, 64,020, 64,021, 64,022, 64,023, 64,024, 64,025, 64,026, 64,027, 64,028, 64,029, 64,030, 64,031, 64,032, 64,033, 64,034, 64,035, 64,036, 64,037, 64,038, 64,039, 64,040, 64,041, 64,042, 64,043, 64,044, 64,045, 64,047, 64,048, 64,049, 64,051, 64,052, 64,053, 64,054, 64,055, 64,056, 64,057, 64,058, 64,059, 64,060, 64,061, 64,062, 64,063, 64,064, 64,065, 64,066, 64,067, 64,068, 64,069, 64,070, 64,071, 64,072, 64,073, 64,074, 64,075, 64,076, 64,077, 64,078, 64,079, 64,080, 64,081, 64,082, 64,083, 64,084, 64,085, 64,086, 64,087, 64,087, 64,088, 64,089, 64,090, 64,091, 64,092, 64,093, 64,094, 64,095, 64,096, 64,097, 64,098, 64,099, 64,100, 64,101, 64,102, 64,103, 64,104, 64,105, 64,106, 64,107, 64,108, 64,109, 64,110, 64,111, 64,112, 64,113, 64,114, 64,115, 64,116, 64,117, 64,120, 64,121, 64,122, 64,123, 64,124, 64,125, 64,126, 64,127, 64,128, 64,130, 64,131, 64,132, 64,133, 64,134, 64,135, 64,136, 64,137, 64,138. I'll try something different this time. I'm gonna actually just lean back because I'm hunched over on the desk and it's just killing my back. Let's see if I can pull the microphone. Let's do one of these numbers. There. That's a little bit more comfortable. Here we go. 64,140, 64,141, 64,142, 64,143, 64,144, 64,145, 64,146, 64,147, 64,148, 64,149, 64,150, 64,151, 64,152, 64,153, 64,154, 64,155, 64,156, 64,157, 64,159, 64,160, 64,161, 64,162, 64,163, 64,164, 64,165, 64,166, 64,167, 64,168, 64,169, 64,170, 64,171, 64,172, 64,174, 64,175, 64,177, 64,178, 64,179, 64,182, 64,183, 64,184, 64,185, 64,186, 4,187, 64,188, 64,189, 64,190, 64,191, 64,192, 64,193, 64,194, 64,195, 64,196, 64,198, 64,199, 64,200, 64,201, 64,202, 64,203, 64,204, 64,205, 64,206, 64,209, 64,210, 64,211, 64,212, 64,213, 64,214, 64,215, 64,215, 64,216 to 64,219, 64,221, 64,222, 64,224, 64,225, 64,226, 64,227, 64,228, 64,229, 64,230, 64,231, 64,232, 64,233, 64,234, 64,235, 64,236, 64,237, 64,238, 64,239, 64,240, 64,241, 64,242, 64,243, 64,244, 64,245, 64,246, 64,247, 64,248, 64,249, 64,250, 64,251, 64,252, 64,253, 64,254, 64,255, 64,256, 64,260, 64,256, 64,257, 64,258, 64,259, 64,260, 64,261, 64,262, 64,263, 64,264, 62,005 to 64,266, 64,267, 64,267, 64,268, blah, 64,269, 64,270, 64,271, 64,272, 64,273, 64,274, 64,275, 64,276, 64,277, 64,278, 64,279, 64,280, 64,281, 64,283, 64,284, 64,285, 64,286, 64,287, 64,288, 64,289, 64,293, 64,284, 64,297. All right. In case you didn't know, I'm actually reading this backwards. Like, that's why that mirror's there. Yeah. So I'm reading backwards. The only way I can read it forwards is if I look at this mirror. But as I'm reading at this, I'm reading it backwards the entire time. So that sometimes I get mixed up. All right. 64,296, 64,297. 64,298, 64,289, 64,300, 64,301, 64,302, 64,303, 64,304, 64,305, 64,306, 64,307, 64,308, 64,309, 64,310, 64,311, 64,312, 64,313, 64,314, 64,000. Back to the 63s. Let's go back a couple. I don't want to mess up. 64,310, 64,000, 64,310, 64,311, 64,312, 64,312, 64,313, 64,314, 64,315, 64,316, 64,317, 64,318, 64,319, 64,321, 64,322, 64,323, 64,324, 64,325, 64,326, 64,327, 64,328, 64,329, 64,330, 64,331, 64,332, 64,333, 64,334, 64,335, 64,337, 64,008, 64,339, 64,340. Captain Big Bud says, good luck. I appreciate it, man. It's definitely a struggle. What's going on, Brett? Wait to hit 420. That shouldn't be too long. What is it, 80 more? Oh, that'll only take me about, do the math here. About 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Not even. Let's see. Probably 3 minutes. All right, here we go. 64,340, 63,341, 64,342, 63,433, 64,343, 64,344, 64,345, 64,346, 64,347, 64,348, 64,349, 64,350, 64,351, 64,352, 64,353, 64,354, 64,355, 64,356, 64,357, 64,358, 64,359, 64,360, 64,361, 64,362, 64,363, 64,364, 64,365, 64,366, 64,367, 64,368, 64,369, 64,370, 64,371, 64,372, 64,373, 64,374, 64,375, 64,376, 64,377, 64,378, 64,379, 64,380, 64,381, 64,382, 64,383, 64,384, 64,385, 64,386, 64,387, 64,388, 64,389, 64,390, 64,391, 64,392, 64,393, 64,004, 64,395, 64,396, 64,397, 64,398, 64,399, 64,400, 64,401, 64,402, 64,403, 64,404, 64,405, 64,406, 64,407, 64,408, 64,412, 64,413, 64,414, 64,415, 64,415, 64,416, 64,417, 64,417, 64,418, 64,419, 64,420. Woo, there you go. I'll take a break on that number. I like to take a break like every 100. Whoops. Every 100 numbers anyway. But I know this microphone's very sensitive, so I don't want to like bump it around too much because I don't want to mess up your guys' audio. It's like, yeah, I don't want to tap on it. Might hurt you guys' ears if you're wearing headphones or, yeah. All right, 64,420. Thanks, Brett. Appreciate it, man. I got about, 93% to go. So doing the math on that, I would say got about 450 more hours. So about 50 or 60 hours in. So, all right, for 64,421, 64,422, 64,423, 64,424, 64,425, 64,426, 64,427, 64,428, 64,429, 64,430, 64,431, 64,432, 64,433, 64,434, 64,435, 64,436, 64,437, 64,438, 64,439, 64,440, 64,441, 64,442, 64,443, 64,444, 64,445, 64,446, 64,447, 64,448, 64,449, 64,450, 64,451, 64,452, 64,453, 64,454, 64,455, 64,456, 64,457, 64,458, 64,459, 64,460, 64,461, 64,462, 64,463, 64,464, 64,465, 64,466, 64,467, 64,468, 64,469, 64,470, 64,471, 64,472, 64,473, 64,474, 64,475, 64,476, 64,477, 64,478, 64,479, 64,480, 64,481, 64,482, 64,483, 64,484, 64,485, 64,486, 64,487, 64,488, 64,000. 489, 64,490, 64,491, 64,492, 64,494, 64,495, 64,496, 64,497, 64,498, 64,499, 64,500, 64,501, 64,502, 64,503, 64,504, 64,505, 64,506, 64,507, 64,508, 64,509, 64,510, 64,511, 64,512, 64,513, 64,514, 600, 64,515, 64,516. 64,517, 64,518, 64,519, 64,520, 64,521, 64,522, 64,523, 64,524, 64,525, 64,526, 64,527, 64,528, 64,529, 64,530, 64,531, 64,532, 64,533, 64,535, 64,535, 64,536, 64,537, 64,538, 64,539, 64,540, 64,541, 64,542, 64,543, 64,544, 545, 64,546, 64,547, 64,548, 64,549, 64,550, 64,551, 64,553, 64,556, 64,557, 64,558, 64,559, 64,500, and I lost my count. 64,560. All right. 64,561, 64,562, 64,563, 64,564, 64,565, 64,566, 64,567, 64,568, 64,569, 64,570, 64,571, 64,572, 64,573, 64,574, 64,575, 64,576, 64,577, 64,578, 64,579, 64,580, 64,581, 64,582, 64,583, 64,584, 64,585, 64,586, 64,587, 64,588, 64,589, 64,590, 64,581, 64,592, 64,593, 64,584, 64,585, 64,586, 64,587, 64,588, 64,589, 64,600, 64,601, 64,602, 64,603, 64,604, 64,605, 64,606, 64,607, 64,608, 64,609, 64,610, 64,611, 64,612, 64,613, 64,614, 64,615. Looks like nobody's in here right now at the moment, so not one person. Zero. It's all right. I want to stay in this thing anyway. Myself. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta fill up my water bottle really quick. tight squeezing this thing. If you didn't know, which probably don't, because I don't think I think I might have said it once, but my cubicle here is literally 9 square feet. It's like, 10 square feet. It's like 3.2 by 3.1 square feet. So it's like just over 9 square feet. So not much room to work with. This thing basically. All right. Where are we at here? So 64,615. 64,615. 64,616, 64,617, 64,718, 64,000. Oh, I did 700. Whoops. 64,617. I think I said 70. 64,618, 64,619, 64,620, 64,621, 64,622, 64,623, 64,624, 64,625, 64,626, 64,627, 64,628, 64,629, 64,630, 64,631, 64,632, 64,633, 64,634, 64,635, 64,636, 64,637, 64,638, 64,639, 64,640, 64,641, 64,642, 64,643, 64,644, 64,645, 64,646, 64,647, 64,648, 64,649, 64,650, 64,651, 64,652, 64,653, 64,654, 64,655, 64,656, 64,657, 64,658, 64,659, 64,660, 64,661, 64,662, 64,663, 64,664, 64,665, 64,666, 64,667, 64,668, 64,669, 64,670, 64,671, 64,672, 64,673, 64,674, 64,675, 64,676, 64,677, 64,678, 64,679, 64,680, 64,681, 64,682, 64,683, 64,684, 64,685, 64,686, 64,687, 64,688, 64,689, 64,690, 64,681, 64,692, 64,693, 64,694, 64,695, 64,696, 64,697, 64,688, 64,689, 64,700, 64,701, 64,702, 64,703, 64,704, 64,705, 64,706, 64,707, 64,708, 64,709, 64,710, 64,711, 64,712, 64,713, 64,714, 64,715, 64,715, 64,716, 64,716, jeez. 64,716, 64,717, 64,718, 64,719, 64,720, 64,721, 64,722, 64,723, 64,724, 64,725, 64,726, 64,727, 64,728, 64,729, 64,730, 64,731, 64,732, 64,733, 64,734, 64,735, 64,736, 64,737, 64,738, 64,739, 64,740, 64,741, 64,742, 64,743, 64,744, 64,745, 64,746, 64,747, 64,748, 64,749, 64,750, 64,751, 64,752, 64,753, 64,754, 64,755, 64,756, 64,757. 64,758, 64,759, 64,760, 64,761, 64,600, 64,762, 64,763, 64,764, 64,765, 64,766, 64,770. These are tongue twisters too. 64,767, 64,768, 64,769, 64,770, 64,771, 64,772, 64,750, 773, 64,774, 64,775, 64,776, 64,777. All right, let's go take a quick break. 64,777, 64,778, 64,779, 64,780, 64,781, 64,782, 64,783, 64,784, 64,785, 64,786, 64,787, 64,788, 64,789, 64,790, 64,781, 64,782, 64,783, 64,794, 64,785, 64,786, 64,787, 64,788, 64,799, 64,800, 64,801, 64,802, 64,803, 64,804, 64,805, 64,806, 64,807, 64,808, 64,809, 64,810, 64,811, 64,812, 64,813, 64,814, 64,815, 64,815, 64,816, 64,817, 64,818, 64,819, 64,820, 64,821, 64,822, 64,823, 64,824, 64,825, 64,826, 64,827, 64,828, 64,829, 64,830, 64,831, 64,832, 64,833, 64,834, 64,835, 64,836, 64,837, 64,838, 64,839, 64,840, 64,841, 64,842, 64,843, 64,844, 64,845, 64,846, 64,847, 64,848, 64,849, 64,850, 64,851, 64,854, 64,855, 64,856, 64,857, 64,858, 64,859, 64,860, 64,861, 64,862, 64,863, 64,864, 64,865, 64,866, 64,867, 64,868, 64,869, 64,870, 64,871, 64,872, 64,873, 64,874, 64,875, 64,876. Let's go back to 5. 64,875, 64,876, 64,877, 64,878, 64,879, 64,880, 64,881, 64,882, 64,883, 64,884, 64,885, 64,886, 64,887, 64,888, 64,889, 64,890, 64,881, 64,892, 64,893, 64,894, 64,895, 64,896, 64,897, 64,898, 64,899, 64,900, 64,901, 64,902, 64,903, 64,904, 64,905, 64,906, 64,907, 64,908, 64,909, 64,910, 64,911, 64,912, 64,913, 64,914, 64,915, 64,917, 64,918, 64,919, 19, 64,920, 64,921, 64,922, 64,923, 64,926, 64,927, 64,928, 64,929, 64,930. Do that with my eyes closed. That's how easy it's getting. Do it with my eyes closed. Take a break. I'll take a nap while counting in my sleep. Maybe that's a good use of time if I could do that. Sleep 8 hours and just count through the whole thing. Maybe I can train myself to do that. 64 64,000. I was trying to take a because staring at the computer is actually just as worse as exercising your throat for 6 hours straight. Like it's like playing a wind instrument basically, but also bad for the eyes because you're like staring at a screen. So I had to think it's a good idea. I actually do that every now and then. Just kind of like close my eyes and just visualize the numbers and say them, and so I can take a break from the screen. All right, so 64,930, 64,932, 64,933, 64,934, 64,935, 64,936, 64,937, 64,938, 64,939, 64,940, 64,941, 64,942, 64,943, 64,944, 64,945, 64,946, 64,947, 64,948, 64,949, 64,950, 64,953, 64,955, 64,956, 64,957, 64,958, 64,959, 64,960, 64,961, 64,962, 64,964, 64,965, 64,967, 64,968, 64,969, 64,970, 64,971, 64,972, 64,973, 64,974, 64,975, 64,976, 64,978, 64,979, 64,980, 64,981, 64,982, 64,083, 64,984, 64,985, 64,987, 64,988, 64,989, 64,990, 64,991, 64,992, 64,993, 64,994, 64,995, 64,096, 64,997, 64,909, 65,000. All right. So another 1,000 down. Making good time. 2,000 down in an hour and 12 minutes. So definitely at least get 3,000 done tonight because this should be the average if you want to count every day for a year to get it. So, but I'd like to go over that. All right, so I got some catching up to do. All right, 65,000, 65,001, 65,002, 65,003, 65,004, 65,005, 65,006, 65,007, 65,008, 65,009, 60,010, 65,011, 65,011, 65,012, 65,013, 65,014, 60,000, 65,014, 65,015, 65,016, 65,017, 65,017, 65,018, 65,019, 65,020, 65,021, 65,022, 65,023, 65,024, 65,025, 65,026, 65,027, 65,028, 65,029, 65,000. 30, 65,031, 65,032, 65,033, 65,034, 65,035, 65,036, 65,037, 65,038, 65,039, 65,040, 40, 65,000, 41, 65,000, 42, 65,000, 43, 65,000, 44, 65,000, 45, 65,000, 46, 65,000, 47, 65,000, 48, 65,000, 49, 65,000, 50, 65,000, 51, 65,000, 52, 65,000, 53, 65,000, 54, 65,000, 55, 65,000, 56, 65,000, 57, 65,000, 58, 65,000, 59, 65,000, 60, 65,000, 61, 65,000, 62, 65,000, 63, 65,000, 64, 65,000, 65, 66, 65,000, 68, 65,000, 69. 65,070, 65,071, 65,072, 65,073, 65,074, 65,075, 65,076, 65,077, 65,078, 65,079, 65,080, 65,081, 65,082, 65,083, 65,084, 65,085, 65,086, 65,087, 65,088, 65,089, 65,090, 65,091, 65,092, 65,093, 65,094, 65,095, 65,096, 65,097, 65,098, 65,099, 65,100, 65,101, 65,102, 65,103, 65,104, 65,105, 65,106, 65,107, 65,108, 65,109, 65,110, 65,111, 65,112, 65,113, 65,114, 65,114, 65,115, 65,117, 65,118, 65,119, 65,120, 65,121, 65,124, 65,125, 65,126, 65,127, 65,128, 65,129, 65,130, 65,131, 65,000, 65,133, 65,134, 35, 65,136, 65,137, 65,138, 65,139, 65,140, 65,141, 65,142, 65,144, 65,145, 65,146, 65,147, 65,148, 65,149, 65,150, 65,151, 65,152, 65,153, 65,154, 65,155, 65,157, 65,160, 65,157, 65,158, 65,159, 65,160, 65,161, 65,162, 65,163, 65,164, 65,165, 65,166, 65,167, 65,168, 65,169, 65,170, 65,171, 65,172, 65,173, 65,174, 65,175, 65,176, 65,177, 65,178, 65,179, 65,180, 65,181, 65,182, 65,183, 65,184, 65,185, 65,186, 65,187. Gotta love back problems. 65,167, 65,168, 65,169, 65,189, 65,190, 65,191, 65,192, 65,193, 65,194, 65,195, 65,196, 65,197, 65,198, 65,199, 65,200. 65,201, 65,202, 65,203, 65,204, 65,205, 65,206, 65,207, 65,208, 65,209, 65,210, 65,211, 65,212, 65,213, 65,216, 65,217, 65,218, 65,219, 65,220, 65,221, 65,223, 65,228, 65,230, 65,231, 65,232, 63,234, 65,234, 65,235, 65,236, 65,237, 65,238, 65,239, 65,240, 65,241, 65,242, 65,243, 65,244, 64,245, 65,246, 65,247, 65,248, 65,249, 65,250, 65,251, 65,252, 65,253, 65,254, 65,255, 65,256, 65,257, 65,258, 65,259, 65,260. Oh, I got like super tired all of a sudden. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I might have to stop at 3,000. I get up early. I went to the gym today for like 2 hours, so I ran a little bit harder than I normally do. Like physically ran and like weightlifted harder than I normally do. So I just kind of really tired myself out. So I should be in bed, honestly, recouping. All right, so yeah, let's get to the. Yeah, that hit me all of a sudden too. It's probably just my poor circulation right now, sitting in this chair, because we're right around the hour and a half mark sitting down. So, all right, 65,259, 65,260, 65,261, 65,262, 65,263, 65,264, 65,265. 65,266, 65,267, 65,268, 65,271, 65,272, 65,273, 65,274, 65,275, 65,276, 65,277, 65,278, 65,279, 65,280, 65,281, 65,282, 65,283, 65,285, 65,286, 65,287, 65,288, 65,289, 65,290, 65,294, 65,295, 65,296, 65,299, 65,300, 65,302, 65,303, 65,304, 65,305, 65,306, 65,310, 65,311, 65,312, 65,313, 65,315, 18, 65,319, 65,324, 65,327, 65,328, 65,329, 65,330, 65,333, 65,334, 65,335, 65,006, 65,000. 65,340, 65,341, 65,342, 65,344, 65,345, 65,346, 65,347, 65,000, 355, 65,356, 65,000, 360, 65,361, 65,362, 65,363, 65,364, 65,365, 65,366, 65,367, 65,368, 65,370,
65,369, 65,370, 65,371, 65,372, 65,373, 65,374, 65,375, 65,376, 65,377, 65,378, 65,379, 65,380, 65,381, 65,382, 65,383, 65,384, 65,385, 65,386, 65,387, 65,388, 65,389, 65,390, 65,391, 65,392, 65,393, 65,394, 65,394, 65,395, 65,396, 65,397, 65,398, 65,398, 65,398, 65,399, 65,400, 60,000, 1,403, 65,404, 64, excuse me, 65,405, 65,406, 65,407, 65,408, 65,409, 65,410, 65,411, 65,412, 65,413, 65,414, 65,415, 65,416, 65,415, 65,416, 65,417, 65,418, 65,419, 65,421, 65,422, 65,423, 65,424, 65,425, 65,426, 65,427, 65,428, 65,429, 65,430, 65,431, 65,434, 65,36, 65,438, 65,442, 65,443, 65,444, 65,445, 65,000, 65,008, 65,450, 65,451, 65,453, 65,454, 65,000, 65,400, 65,461, 65,462, 65,463, 65,464, 64,000, 65,465, 6466, 67, 65,469, 65,472, 65,473, 65,004, 65,477, 65,481, 65,482, 65,483, 65,485, 65,487, 65,489, 64,490.
All right. 65,490. Oh, are you kidding me? Sometimes I hate cats. All right. 65,490, 65,491, 65,492, 65,493, 65,494, 65,495, 65,496, 65,497, 65,498, 65,499, 65,500, 65,501, 65,502, 65,503, 65,504, 65,505, 65,506, 65,507, 65,508, 65,509, 65,510, 65,511, 65,512, 65,513, 65,514, 65,515, 65,516, 65,517, 65,518, 65,519, 65,520, 65,521, 65,522, 65,523, 65,524, 65,525, 65,526, 65,527, 65,528, 65,529, 65,530, 65,531, 65,532, 65,533, 65,534, 65,535, 65,536, 65,537, 65,538, 65,539, 65,540, 65,541, 65,542, 65,543, 65,544, 65,545, 65,546, 65,547, 65,548, 65,549, 65,550, 65,551, 65,552, 65,553, 65,555, 65,554, 65,556, 65,557, 65,557, 65,558, 65,559, 65,560, 50 to 65,561, 65,560, 65,563, 65,568, 569, 65,500. Shoot. Take a break. Hold on. 65,567, 65,568, 65,569, 65,570, 65,571, 65,572, 65,573, 65,574, 65,575, 65,576, 65,577, 65,578, 65,579, 65,580, 65,581, 65,582, 65,583, 65,584, 65,585, 65,586, 65,587, 65,588, 65,589, 65,590, 65,591, 65,592, 65,593, 65,594, 65,595, 65,586, 65,597, 65,598, 65,599, 65,600, 65,601, 65,602, 65,603, 65,604, 65,605, 65,606, 65,607, 65,608, 65,609, 65,610, 65,611, 65,612, 65,613, 65,614, 65,615, 65,616, 65,617, 65,618, 65,619, 65,620, 65,621, 65,622, 65,623, 65,624, 65,625, 65,626, 65,627, 65,628, 629, 65,630, 65,631, 65,632, 65,633, 65,634, 65,635, 65,637, 65,639, 65,640, 65,641, 65,642, 65,643, 65,644, 65,645, 65,646, 65,647, 65,648, 60,649, 60,000, 65,650. Oh, some jacks 65,000 only have to be to do that like 15 more times. Yep, exactly. Yep, it'll be 6.5%. So yeah, that'd be 10. Yep, pretty much about 15 times. Good math there. 15th of the way. Getting closer and closer. It's actually fatiguing because one, I'm sitting down doing it. One, messes up your throat because it gets dry really quick because you're constantly talking. So you constantly have to do this. And plus, it's just, counting to probably 5,000 is probably more syllables than you do in a whole day worth of talking. So it's kind of like exercising that. And then the third thing is your eyes. I'm having to look at the screen and then the whole headache of like reading numbers constantly because it's not really like muscle memory as far as like just being able to just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Like once you get up to the bigger numbers, you kind of have to read it, So it's almost like I have to go back and forth like really quickly because it's not like like a book. Maybe if I wrote it like a book, it'd be a lot easier to read. Put the numbers out in front of me, well, then you guys can keep along. But yeah, so I'm basically reading every number, which is I don't know, like if I read it from like in a book form, you just keep going, you know what I mean? But like this, it's like you go left, right, then you start back over, and then so it's like a lot of bouncing back and forth, and your eyes are just kind of going like this. So it's kind of like I don't know, messes with you a bit. All right, 65,650, 65,000, and appreciate saying awesome job, by the way. It's need all the encouragement I can get because it's mostly it's like 0 to 1 people in this at any given time. So, all right, 65,650, 65,651, 65,652, 65,653, 65,654. 65,655, 65,656, 65,657, 65,658, 65,659, 65,660, 65,661, 65,660, 65,663, 65,664, 65,665, 666, 65,667, 65,668, 65,660, 65,671, 65,600, 65,676, 65,678, 65,679, 65,680, 65,681, 65,682, 65,684, 65,686, 65,682, 65,686, 65,697, 65,698, 65,699, 65,700, 65,701, 65,702, 65,703, 65,704, 65,705, 65,706, 65,707, 65,708, 65,709, 65,710, 65,711, 65,713, 65,714, 65,714, 60,000, 65,715, 65,716, 65,717, 65,718, 65,719, 65,720, 65,721, 65,722, 65,723, 65,724, 65,725, 65,726, 65,727, 65,728, 65,729, 65,735, 65,736, 65,737, 65,741, 65,702, 65,000, 65,000,
46, 65,037, 65,000, 165,000, 65,757, 65,758, 65,759, 65,761, 64, 760, 65,765, 65,766, 65,767, 65,768, 65,769, 65,770, 65,771, 65,772, 65,773, 65,774, 65,775, 65,776, 65,777, 65,778, 65,779, 65,780, 65,781, 65,782, 65,783, 65,784, 65,785, 65,786, 65,787, 65,788, 65,790, 65,781, 65,782, 65,783, 65,784, 65,081, 65,802, 65,803, 65,806, 65,807, 65,808, 65,809, 65,810, 65,813, 65,814, 65,815, 65,819, 20, 65,821, 65,822, 65,828, 65,829, or 65,835, 65,839, 65,843, 65,000, 65,051, 65,000, 65,000 over 8 or 56, 65,000 or 61, 65,000 or 62, 65,000 or 63, 65,000 or 64, 65,000 or 65,000 or 67, 65,000 wait a minute, I skipped over 6. 65,866, 867, 65,600, 65,868, 65,869. Geez, 65,806. That. All right, take a break. Slaw. Okay. 68,870, 5,871, 65,872, 65,873, 65,874, 65,875, 65,876, 65,879, 65,003, 65,884, 65,886, 65,887, 65,889, 65,890, 65,891, 65,892, 65,894, 65,895, 65,896, 65,897, 65,898, 65,899, 65,900. All right, last 100. And that'll put us at 3,000 for the day. I don't know if I can make another
2,000 after that. So we'll stop at 3,000 and continue doing that every day. Then, take less than a year, but I don't want it to take a year. I want it to take at least like 6-8 months. I mean, we're already past the 8-month mark, I guess, because I started this in December, or January. But there was like a 4-month hiatus basically where I wasn't on. So lost internet, and then just life got ahead of me. So literally this is like the second half of intermission. I basically went like I want to say almost a month straight where I was counting every day. And then now, I mean, I haven't been very consecutive, but maybe 2 or 3 days a week. So, but I want to get back in the habit to where I'm doing it every night again. So, because then if start getting 7,000s done in a night, then can get it really done quickly. So within 4 or 6 months, hopefully, by December. So all right, 65,900, 65,901, 65,902, 65,903, 65,904, 65,905, 65,906, 65,907, 65,908, 65,909, 65,910, 65,913, 65,915, 65,917, 65,918, 65,919, 65,922, 65,923, 65,925, 65,926, 65,927, 65,928, 65,929, 65,930, 65,931, 65,932, 65,933, 65,934, 65,935, 65,936, 65,937, 65,938, 65,939, 65,940, 65,941, 65,942, 65,943, 65,944, 65,945, 65,946, 65,947, 65,948, 65,949, 65,950, 65,951, 65,952, 65,953, 65,954, 65,955, 65,956, 65,957, 65,958, 65,959, 65,960, 65,963, 65,964, 65,965, 65,966, 65,967, 65,968, 65,969, 65,970, 65,971, 65,972, 65,974, 65,975, 65,977, 65,978, 65,980, 65,981, 65,982, 65,983, 65,984, 65,985, 65,986, 65,987, 65,988, 65,999, 65,989, 65,990, 65,981, 65,992, 65,993, 65,994, 65,995, 65,996, 65,997, 65,998, 65,999, and 66,000. All right. I'm going to call that a night, and it's a pretty good time, though. 1 hour and 45 minutes, really, to count 3 hours, to count 3,000. So, normally I ramble a lot more and goes over to 2, 3, 4 hours to count that much. So to get it under 2 hours is nice, because at this rate, it's right around a half hour. If I count straight through with no stops, it's about a half hour to count 1,000. So since I counted 3,000, it's an hour and a half. So I'm 17 minutes over that mark. So that's basically only 17 minutes of me talking and filling up my water and opening the door for the cats. So and a little bit of ramble or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, 66,000, 6.6% of the way. So it's pretty good. Pretty good movement today, I think. So yeah, it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm gonna jump off here, get ready for bed, and then wake up pretty early, go to the gym, come back, do some more counting before the kids get home. So hopefully get like maybe 3 or 4 more hours done tomorrow, and then do it again in the morning. So I'd like to count twice a day if I can manage it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. A few that popped in today, and hopefully see you tomorrow. All right, take it easy. Make every day count.